Yep, there the jaws. Held together by super glue. Oh, they're so fun. Under them again with the PK, they're gone. Here, there it goes. Wasn't my idea to go back to the middle. For the next fight, it's already been filmed. Everything is this. How fast? Oh, that's the trigger of the flamethrower. They do get to live. They're dead. Oh, they've been gutted and disemboweled. Okay, so I know you're probably like, what? Why is there a voiceover right now? The episode's supposed to be starting. So, yeah, this is the final. It's pretty epic. It's going to be the longest episode we've ever done for Hummelbots, and that's great, but with that comes some things that become challenging. Storing everything is tough because I record a lot of it on my phone. I upscale, or I have it in 4K, and then I downscale it. So basically what that meant is I had to put some of it on an SD card, and said SD card came with me to school one day, and it broke. So there's going to be some things in here that look weird, that look different, so that's why I'm really sorry, and hopefully it won't impact your viewing. You know how they say it's all about the driving? Well, with this match, you know that's true. And up front, let me say, as Sub-Zero pushes around, this is one of two fights that were impacted by the loss of that SD card. Big flip there by Sub-Zero. They're on the right track. Nice damage point, taking off a chunk of Inferno there in the process. So yeah, this fight, there's going to be no second camera angle, and obviously the backup file makes it look a whole hell of a lot worse. So I'm sorry about that, but we got fights to commentate on, so let's continue here. The driving matters. Huge in this fight. So Inferno, oh my goodness! You could see Sub-Zero getting under Inferno, and the driver being me, really looking to put the pressure on there, but the flipper just wouldn't respond, and this is a reoccurring theme for Sub-Zero. They've had radio issues all season. You just have to think about how good they would be if they could just get their robot working at 100%, and now they're stuck into that corner. And the turning ability for Sub-Zero might come back to haunt them, even using the Jaws of Death on their self here to try and get themselves freed from that horrible, horrible corner. And it's kind of ironic that, or fitting, that there's kind of a blood red corner over there, because that's just where the blood of all the poorly maneuverable robots goes to die, especially when they fight a robot like Inferno or, say, Cottonmouth. And Inferno is doing what it needs to do. It's trapping Cottonmouth. And getting it done. And I think the whole table just got turned, so that could maybe help driving for Sub-Zero. I guess not, because now they've been coerced into the drop zone, and down comes Bronco onto his younger cousin, let's call him. And oh my goodness, Nuke just exploded on top of Sub-Zero. And time is running out for Sub-Zero. This isn't a laughing matter. Don't laugh at how bad they are. I mean, They've been good throughout this season. They were 2-1. They were very close to beating Duck, but they just shut off. Again, the technical issues just cannot stop haunting Sub-Zero. It's just unbelievable. And give Inferno credit. They're winning on all 3 categories right now. And Sub-Zero hasn't had any sort of response to this absolute domination of Inferno since that very first flip. And again, so close for Sub-Zero, and the driver is losing, and we're just having all sorts of fits and temper tantrums. Oh my god, all over the place. And this is just the first fight, folks. If we're getting this cranky already, just you wait. It's gonna be a ridiculous episode, a ridiculous final, and hold on to your socks. This fight is nowhere near over. Sub-Zero, though, just cannot stop shooting itself in the foot, and it's just going vroom vroom back and forth. And oh, come on, Inferno, you can't just nudge him back in there. That's just sadistic from Inferno. They went 3-0 for a reason. They are cold, they are calculated, and they will take advantage of you in any way they possibly can. Sub-Zero just trying so hard to get that moment, that flip, but time is up on their season. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are done. And Inferno, what a performance. Spoiler alert, the winner by unanimous judges' decision is Inferno. And now we're going to move on to our next quarterfinal fight.
So it's a rematch, another rematch.
I just want to apologize for my actions earlier.
Yeah.
That was too far. I wanted to win, and I'm sorry. Please don't write a bad review on Yelp.
Hummelbots is bad.
Said.
You Noob Master 69.
I had another name, but we get canceled, so.
So it's Warbird and Nuke. This is, we're trying a new mounting technique for Nuke's weapon. Hopefully
So if you
it'll
put
hold
fucking tape on it.
Yep.
And let's see if it holds.
We'll see.
This is a titanium bar, so.
This is going to be fun.
And it's the big off battle. Big first hit. Oh, like I said before, hold on to your socks. These two weapons are gonna collide here. Spinning up to speed is Nuke. Bang! Oh, it's off with his head! Oh my goodness! First you take a swipe at the Executioner, and next, it's off with your head! Nuke, defenseless and now wedgeless! Wow! What an exchange there for Warbird! They take no prisoners. They are a cold-blooded killer. And now, what can Nuke do? Defenseless, just a square box. It was actually the blade that separated, not the entire assembly. The blade came loose from the assembly. So, unfortunate turn for Nuke. And now something that might be even more unfortunate. Done in by themselves. Alright, so hello everybody. You are looking at a backup file. As you know, we had some issues with the losing of an SD card that had most of the material for this episode on it. So you are looking at a backup file, but not just a low quality backup file, a backup file without audio. So for this first part, I'm going to be talking over it. We've got Duck and Bronco. Duck trying to make themselves a real contender this season, 3-0. Took out some big names. They are looking to beat somebody who they think they can take out. Bronco, one of the top dogs. So let's see how it goes here in this quarterfinal. And here we go again. Bronco and Duck in the quarterfinals. And Duck getting off to the start it needs to. Pinning Bronco into that corner, putting the pressure on and driving smartly. But they can't let Bronco get its bearings, which it's done here. Trying to get under that front lip of Duck, and they get a little tiny flip there, but not too much. The issue with Duck is it's so low to the ground. It's hard to get the purchase, which they get there. Nice job by Bronco on that one. And, oh, Duck teetering on the edge now, flipping over. Can they get it done here? Bronco trying to finish the job, but Duck has pirouetted away from danger now. And you can see Duck, again, making it difficult on Bronco, almost getting a little bit of a lift, getting off the ground. Duck doesn't seem to have the power to overturn Bronco completely, though. You can see all the weather and damage on Duck over the season might be taking a toll. For Bronco, they're peachy clean and new, and it shows as they're turning better than they have this whole season, able to escape that corner, which, by the way, Sub-Zero couldn't. So props to Bronco. A little under 2 minutes now as we continue this fight. It's too close to call so far. Duck definitely has control, but you could argue aggression. Either way, damage definitely going to Bronco with taking off that top on Bronco. And another nice attempted flip by Bronco, knocking Duck's beak all the way up into the air and then getting a push. But Duck again escaping and now stuck on the arena floor, and that allows Bronco to rack up some nice damage points there and aggression points with a flip. And it's starting to pile up now for Duck. They got to lower that beak. They're having some control issues. You can't hear it, but the driver of Bronco is going ballistic. His flipper, Duck is going ballistic. His flipper just will not do what he wants it to do. But there's a nice pin on Bronco as they go into the wall of pain over near that drop zone. That's, starting to get towards the danger zone for Duck. We got kind of Uda corner, as we call it, over on the left side near that right square. But Duck is unafraid. He is bashful, and he is going after Bronco here. Has him trapped again over near that left corner, and that seems to be Bronco's corner of death, but a massive flip there as Duck was sent flowing into that wall of pain. And again, Bronco cornering Duck here, and they are scoring some control points themselves. Duck cannot let that category slip out of their hands. But look at this! Oh no! Duck is stranded deep, and this could be it. Bronco lining it up and finishing. And that's it. Oh boy, yep. That is it. And the driver of Duck is furious. He is gonna swear. There's non-existent swears, but if they were there, trust ye, he is going off. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to cut here and move on. So with that Salt Mine Fest out of the way, we moved on to our next fight of the day, which was a rematch of a legendary fight. And let me get this out of the way early on. This match between Warhawk and Bite Force did not live up to the hype of the original. Warhawk came in with a special attachment, an AR-500 solid steel fork, and early on it seemed like it was going okay for them as they pushed Bite Force around. They did what they needed to do, and this was an even match up until it wasn't. And Bite Force just started to get the upper hand. That was probably the best hit of the fight right there. Warhawk started to have major mobility issues, and a funny little thing happened. Camera 1 shut off, and then you can see by this blank void, Camera 2 also shut off and was lost forever when our SD card broke. So really, what you need to know about this fight is it was boring. And in the end, Bite Force won the JD without question, and now
It is the absolute unit of Bite Force taking on the monster in Warbird. And the long-cursed Inferno versus the hungry and dangerous Bronco. It's the finals on Hummelbots. Well, guys, it's the final episode. We have 3 more fights, 3 regular fights, and a 3rd place match, as well as some sort of exhibition fight that will cook up in this episode. And our final 4 are, Will.
Bronco, Inferno, Warbird, and Bite Force.
And we're starting with Inferno versus Bronco. The winner gets a spot
In the Hummelbots finals.
for a chance at our...
Giant nut. Or medium-sized nut.
Yeah, it's our medium-sized nut.
And we will be giving out awards too, like Best Driver, Most Destructive, a Founders Award.
Indeed. So, any last keys to the fight, Will? He crossed his, he crossed himself. All right, you ready? Actually, wait, I'm switching answers.
There you go. Oh, he's going with the black one.
I need extra protection.
Black one just looks cool, actually.
Yeah. Alright.
16 down and 4 to go. Inferno and Bronco are the first two to attempt to punch their spot to the finals. And Inferno right now getting off to a hot start, trying to carry on some of the momentum that Duck had in that fight against Bronco, but they're going to have to turn it up from maybe what was a 6 from Duck to a 10 in terms of control, and so far they're doing that, wedging under Bronco here and trapping them within that blue square bottom right corner of our arena. And, oh, Inferno getting a little frisky there with Bronco, and it answers with a nice little flip, but the key to this matchup is, can Bronco turn Inferno over onto its head? Because if that is the case, this fight is over. If not, Inferno has a fighting chance, and another dangerous move there by Inferno. They're going straight at Bronco. No cares given, like a honey badger. Holy hot damn, these guys just do not stop. And it's just unbelievable, the tenacity that you have to give in order to try and take down Bronco. But Bronco barely has to put in any effort. Call him a Houdini artist, because Inferno justified death. Unbelievable, the escape from Inferno, and this fight continues. Inferno jostling over that floor flipper. They gotta be careful. Just ridiculous. So far in this matchup, Inferno still definitely controlling control. You could make an argument for aggression with all these flips coming from Bronco, but I mean, no real damage on either side. I guess I would give damage to Inferno because they've got that spinning weapon as they once again pin Bronco here. And now trying to maybe maneuver him over to the drop zone or the arena flipper. An arena flip would be big for aggression points. That does count towards aggression using the arena hazards, especially ones like the drop zone and the arena flipper. Bronco, their time is running out. They can sense it. They need a full flip on Inferno to win, and so can their driver sense it too. He is pissed. He wants this win so badly as he just smashes Inferno into the side rails. And Bronco really picking up the pace here onto Inferno. But how much time do they have left is the question. Nice shot there by Inferno, lifting up the lip of Bronco's flipper. And Bronco responds now. But again, Inferno pushing them into the corner. Nice shot onto the wheel of Bronco. Now down into the drop zone, but Bronco escapes. Just under 10 seconds to go in the match, and Bronco's driver has had it. Camera down, and it's over.
That's a knockout.
That's a knockout. Hey guys, it's a couple months later. Literally, we filmed this in March. It's now June.
Holy shit, time flies by fast.
But yeah, Will, what do you have to say about your actions?
From what you just saw, neither of us shouldn't have filmed that day, okay? We clearly both of us had something wrong. I think Theo just hates me.
Yeah.
That's been true for years.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, it's a joke, guys.
It's not.
Or is it?
Is it? Is it?
Is it? Stop zooming in. I can see you zooming in. But neither of us shouldn't have, especially me. I flipped out over nothing, and you deserve to make fun of me in the live chat.
Yes, please
make fun of me in
him.
the live chat.
And I'm already making fun of him.
The semis and finals are both some of the craziest moments ever captured on Hummelbots cameras.
Yeah.
All two of them.
Yeah.
So we are sorry, guys. We don't normally act like that, but we had shit on our chest that we needed to get off.
Yeah, specifically Will.
Specifically me.
There will be.
I am sorry.
And yeah, that's about it. See you guys later.
Enjoy the video.
our second semifinal. This will decide who goes to the finals. Oh, we have to film who won that fight.
Oh, Inferno won.
Yeah, Inferno won the last fight. Sorry for the big kerfluffle that happened at the end. Everything's all right now, though. So, Inferno takes the first spot in the finals.
I just need some sleep. That's all.
Bronco will fight the loser of this match in the third place.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, all right.
So we could potentially have a rematch of the first finals in the third place match. Wow, that'd be cool.
So next up after this, we're gonna do the third place match and then the awards, and then we'll do the final. All right, are you ready?
And of course, sparks are gonna fly off the bat in a Warbird fight. It wants to take that opportunity from Bite Force. They want to go to the finals and prove to everybody that they belong with the best of them. Warbird, a massive shot to the front of Bite Force, in now, ripping the back panel off. Tenacity from Warbird. Unreal. Just tearing Bite Force apart. And now Bite Force into the drop zone. And they may very well be done here. It's pirouetting, pivoting, but it cannot leave its circumference. Warbird losing the coins on the back. An incredible undefeated season is going to come to an end, and Warbird is finals bound. Wow.
Stuck on the drop zone. Whoa.
Did you know it could do that?
What just happened? Warbird survives.
Because look what came off.
So now our final is set. And I don't think it's the final people expected.
Who expected Inferno versus Warbird in the finals?
What the hell? 2 horizontals. Nice to see the horizontals represented this year.
All
So
right.
well.
Now we got a third place match to film.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Where's Bronco?
Right after this.
Bronco, where are you, bitch?
Alright, so this is the third place match. We're just going to film it with one camera.
We're connected.
So both of these bots, this is a rematch.
Are you filming? Oh,
Yeah, I'm filming. This is a rematch of the season 1 finale.
Both of these bots got pretty kind of.
Yeah, I mean, Bite Force was, I think, the more unfortunate of the two. Bronco had a lot of chances, and they lost a close fight, but Bite Force just had the fight, I think, in the bag if they had not gotten stuck on that drop zone. And
If they didn't get stuck, because my coins had fallen off, I was.
And the spinner was not spinning at the full speed it should have. So
Yeah, and also, like, this is actually the first time Inferno and Warbird have fought.
it is.
We've never done this off camera.
So, I mean, seed-wise, it ended up being a pretty predictable final because 3 versus 5. But at the same time, like, who expected?
Like, even the real life BattleBot Season 5 finals was 6-8.
And we ended up with a 1-2 actually for our third place.
Oh, God, you're right.
So
Yeah, if only the 4 seed could get past the first round.
yeah, stars of seasons past. Last year, Bronco came fourth. They had a chance at third, couldn't get it.
That's because they fought Matilda.
And Bite Force didn't even make it this far last season. So definitely a good season for Bite Force. Let's see what they get.
Wow, they got. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Bronco takes third this season. Congrats to Bronco. I was being nice to you. I could have not gone to a third. I didn't want another rage fit.
As soon as I flipped you.
Third place for Bronco. Now it's time for the awards, which we have to figure out.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's me again. It's a couple weeks later. So as you probably heard at the beginning of the video, I crushed an SD card when I was minutes away from finishing the whole thing. I had just wrapped up editing the third place match, and I was at school, and I brought the SD card with me just in case I could get any extra work done at lunch or something, and it got crushed. So all I had left to edit was the awards and the finals. Luckily, I still have the camera angles for the finals on angle 1, which is the main angle. You'll see that's the overhead angle. So I have all the angles for that. So you're going to see the finals complete with audio, which is great. But I lost the audio for the awards, and I lost the audio because even though I have a backup file, I just don't have the audio with the backup files. My videos editing software doesn't save audio with the backup files. So we basically decided that we're going to do awards in a separate video. We remember who we picked, so we're just going to upload a video coming sometime after this one with awards. And if we don't, well, you can laugh at me because I kind of deserved at this point. So yeah, enjoy the finals, and let's do it. See who's the champ.
The final. This is it. All comes down to this. Warbird of playoffs, full of rage, happiness, and a little bit more rage.
There was a lot of rage.
There was a lot of rage.
Just
Comes down to 2 bots. Inferno.
Warbird.
It's time to finish this. So, Will, just tell me what it would mean for you to win. Because the thing is, I have won both championships.
I'm rolling my sleeves up. This bitch getting
And
serious.
Will has won the driving championship. This has kind of been his season, and I need to win this to save face. But Will, if you won this would mean a lot to you, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
have to keep my finger away from the channel button. If I hit the channel button, I may actually kill myself
There we
on
go.
camera.
This is where it ends. No fear from either of these two. Huge hit and pieces flying off of Inferno. Warbird coming out and a dismemberment and dissection. There goes the weapon. And now Inferno with a pin to try and slow things down. They need to stop the bleeding. Now pinning Warbird into the corner over to the floor flipper. This is danger. And oh, it's it. The highest of the century by Inferno for the nut.
Oh no. Somehow Inferno just stole the fucking giant nut.
Yes!
In a fight it had no business winning.
Yes!
Warbird comes out, just fucking rips the weapon to shreds, tears the wedge off, tears both pieces off, and then the last second gets flipped in the corner.
That was the best 4 flip I've ever had.
We've only ever had 2.
Yeah, and luckily they've both been important fights. So I took out the bot people wanted to win.
God, no. That wasn't even a driving mistake for me. I just got unlucky.
I just drove you into it.
Well, I kind of ended up in the corner myself, but...
Don't take this away from me.
I'm not taking it away from you. I'm just saying I drove into the corner myself.
No, I pushed you, but...
No, I drove into myself.
Yeah, I pushed you.
All right, we'll be back with the championship trophy. Okay, so update. I'm still pissed, but the fact of the matter is, I lost. Somebody else won. I got outdriven in that moment. You know, I was kind of demolishing, and then
Show the
you just
show the remains of me in the arena.
you just I mean, this is proof that it was kind of one-sided for a little while. It was just a genius maneuver by the driver of Inferno, and now it looks like I have to present this for the first time ever, and that's gonna leave a bitter taste in my mouth. I gotta say, next season I'm going to drive my ass off. I'm winning the drivers' championship. I'm guaranteeing that
Watch
right
me
now.
win every single fight.
Yeah, we'll see, Will. We'll see. But anyways, the winner with his robot Inferno. Can you pick it up, please? You have it. Yeah. It's Willem Sonia. Hoist that nut high, man.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a life. Walk home through the wind, walk home through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed and blown, walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
I'm gonna hold it like by force in season 3.
You did it. You won the Drivers' Championship. You won the Giant Nut. Congrats to Inferno. Warbird coming second place. That's. I'm never gonna get that out of my head. That's terrible. And Inferno is our champion. They went completely undefeated the whole year.
The first undefeated champion. Oh wait, no, Bronco.
So thank you guys for watching this season of Hummelbots. We might have an exhibition after this just for fun, but
We're gonna have Steve versus Warbird.
I'll definitely be cooking up some new bots for next season. I'm gonna make an end game, I hope. Gonna actually reduce me and have that be in the season. I'm gonna make sure nothing's gonna stop Warbird next season.
He's gonna buy a fucking AR 500 weapon.
I'm gonna do something with it, and you guys aren't gonna like it.
So I don't get any words.
Oh, you can say something if you want. That's fine.
I just want to say thank you, Inferno, for having treads. Otherwise, I was pretty. Thank you, Warbird, for getting flipped. Boy. And congratulations to Endgame for winning season 5 and winning the bigger version of this. I won a giant nut, baby.
You did it.
You can never take this shit away from me now.
You know, I'll let you actually keep that until you see me next time, all right? You gotta give it back to me at Norwalk, though.
Alright.
Thank you for watching the season. It's definitely been the best season of Hummelbots ever. What a shocking final.
Definitely the best season for me.
Yeah, for sure. And, bye, guys.
alone.